They were sworn to protect the emperor with their lives. Instead, they murdered 15 of them. They once sold the entire Roman Empire at auction. Their name became a symbol of betrayal that echoes through history. The verified evidence of the Praetorian Guard's crimes starts now. In 27 BC, Augustus became Rome's first emperor. He had learned from his adopted father Julius Caesar's murder that leaders need protection. So he created 9 cohorts of elite soldiers between 4,500 and 9,000 men sworn to protect the emperor and the royal family. He called them the Praetorian Guard. The verified historical record shows the Praetorians were the only armed soldiers allowed inside Rome. By 23 AD, Emperor Tiberius concentrated them in a single fortress, the Castra Praetoria, giving them unprecedented power in the heart of the capital. For decades, the guard protected the emperors, but in 41 AD, Emperor Caligula pushed them too far. He mocked their tribune Cassius for his high-pitched voice. He demanded they perform humiliating tasks. The Praetorians began plotting. Their protection became a death sentence. On January 24, 41 AD, Cassius, and other Praetorian officers cornered Caligula in an underground passage. They stabbed him 30 times. His wife was killed. His infant daughter's head was smashed against a wall. The men, sworn to protect him, had become his executioners. While the Senate debated restoring the Republic, the Praetorians took action. They found Claudius Caligula's uncle hiding behind a curtain. They dragged him to their camp and proclaimed him emperor. For the first time, the Praetorian Guard had chosen who would rule Rome. Claudius paid each Praetorian 15,000 sesterces for their loyalty. Future emperors would have to pay more. The Guard learned that emperors could be made and unmade. Over the next century, they assassinated Galba in 69 AD because he refused to pay them. They killed Commodus in 192 AD when his behavior became too erratic. 193 AD became the year of 5 emperors. The Praetorians murdered Emperor Pertinax after just 87 days because he tried to reform them. Then they did something unprecedented. They announced that the Roman Empire was for sale. Whoever paid the most would become emperor. The verified account from Cassius Dio describes how Senator Didius Julianus and another bidder competed outside the Praetorian camp. Julianus won by offering 25,000 sesterces per soldier, about 5 years' pay. The Praetorians proclaimed him emperor. He lasted 66 days before being murdered. The historians count the toll Caligula, Galba, Pertinax, Didius, Julianus, Elagabalus. The list of emperors murdered by their own guards kept growing. In one 50-year period, 26 emperors were killed. The Praetorians were involved in most of these deaths. Protection had become predation. Verified historical analysis shows that between 27 BC and 305 AD, the Praetorian Guard was responsible for overthrowing, abandoning, or murdering 15 out of the first 48 emperors. That's nearly 1 in 3. The bodyguards had become Rome's greatest threat to stability. Some emperors fought back. In 193 AD, Septimius Severus tricked the Praetorians into coming out unarmed, then dissolved the entire guard. He replaced them with soldiers from his own legions. But the new guard eventually became just as corrupt. The cycle continued. In 312 AD, the Praetorians made their final mistake. They backed Maxentus against Constantine at the Battle of Milvian Bridge. Constantine won. He destroyed the Castra Praetoria, scattered the remaining Praetorians to distant legions, and abolished the Guard forever. After 339 years of conspiracy, the Praetorians were no more. Today, The term Praetorian means something different than Augustus intended. It symbolizes corruption, betrayal, and the danger of giving too much power to those who guard the powerful. The lesson of the Praetorian Guard echoes through every palace coup in history. The Praetorians killed with swords. But there was someone in Rome who killed emperors without ever lifting a weapon. Locusta, the poisoner, eliminated 2 members of the imperial family, and Nero made her official. That verified investigation is on our channel now. Subscribe to explore more dark truths of ancient Rome.